This is CPM Calculus, Chapter 3, Number 11. So here we're given the function f of x is equal to 2x cubed. And the tangent lines are already drawn for us at x equals to -2 here, x equals to -1, x equals to 1, and x equals to 2, right? And so here's the tangent line, here's 1, here's 1, and here's 1. So use the slope they're provided. So this tangent line has slope 24, this one has slope 6, this one has slope 6, this one has slope 24. Define the function f prime of x. So we want to use this information to find f prime of x, right? Notice that f prime of 0, they give us f prime of 0 is equal to 0. Well, we know it says here, make a table relating x to m. So x and m. So x, we know at -2, we know m is 24. We also know, what do we know about m? This table, m is going to be the output of f prime of x. So these are the same things, the m and f prime of x. So at -1 we have 6. At 0 they tell us it's 0. At 1 again we have 6. And 2 they tell us is 24. Okay, so if we graph this, right? Here's our x-axis, our y-axis. At -2, we're all the way up here at 24. Let's say that's 24. -1, we're here at 6. And 0, we're at 0. 1, we're at 6. 2, +2, we're at 24. So we can see that it's going to look like what? Like a parabola, has the parabolic shape, right? And if we took our slope lines and we just follow this, that makes sense, right? It's really high and steep, less high and steep, not steep at all, 0 flat, right? And then it starts getting high and steep again. So the slope starts high and steep, gets low, gets to 0, and then goes back up to get steep, okay? So this is our slope function f prime of x. Okay, so let's find the function. What is this function? Well, we know it is a parabola, right? And we know it passes 0, 0 with the vertex 0, 0. So we know that it passes 0, 0. Okay, so we know it's in the form of ax squared, okay, plus 0 because our vertex is at 0. So what points are we given? Well, we know at x equals to -2, f prime of x equals to 24. So 24 equals to a -2 squared, right? Well, -2 squared is 4. Divide both sides by 4, we get a is equal to 6. Okay? So that would lead me to say this is equal to 6x squared. But let's go ahead and test that, right? What about, so we know it works for this. Well, what about for -1? So this is at x equals to -2. What about x equals to -1? Right, well, we get then 6 equals to a times -1 squared. Okay, so -1 squared is just 1. That means 6 equals to a. Okay, again, we get the same value for a here. Okay, at 0, x equals to 0. Well, we have 0 equals to a times 0 squared. So that gives us 0 equals to 0. Well, we don't have a, so that's okay. No conflicts. At x equals to 1, again, we have 6 equals to a times 1 squared. And that's the same as we got there. And at x equals to 2, we get, again, the same thing we had here. So we confirm that a is 6, and this right here is our slope function. All right, this ends CPM Calculus Chapter 3, Number 11.